Hello and welcome to another Herding Cats Industry News update. Tonight I'm engaging in a little bit of nostalgia as I reminisce some experiences with some colleagues from the Silent City feature film. I'm here with Robbie Stevenson, who was the sound designer for the feature film, and Mark Divatimo, who was playing a small part of Sean, an Irish thug. Now, I also understand that you guys have a fairly similar background. Now, Mark, you come from a background of a heavy metal band called
correct.
Psychonaut.
Yeah, I've had that band since '97. Released a few albums, done some tours, wrecked our bodies in the process. It's great fun. It's very sort of therapeutic to go on stage and just scream and scream.
Oh,
It's good.
very cathartic, I'm sure. Robbie, I believe you've also got some experience with a number of bands, plus also working with specific musicians.
Yeah, I've played in a few bands, played guitar in a punk band and produced for some hip hop artists, including recording their vocals.
Robbie, I'd like to begin with you, if I may. Being a sound designer, we haven't had a sound designer on our show to date. So I'm rather intrigued to find out what was the best thing from your point of view working on a feature film like The Silent City?
Well, it was great to have the opportunity to craft the soundscape of the noir film, but the best thing I could take out of it was the people I worked with. It was just a great creative casting crew.
We had a lot of fun on the set. What was the funniest moment that you can recount?
There was a lot of joking around, but funniest moment for me was being in an alley in the middle of Perth in the middle of the night. Actors were doing some stunts, rehearsing their stunts, and it just spontaneously turned into this line dance. It was pretty ridiculous.
I think I recall seeing a clip of that on YouTube
There's
somewhere.
one floating about.
Who started that?
I think that was Marcel Weber, actually.
We have a short sneak peek from The Silent City, which we'll be cutting to right now.
I'm here. What is it you want?
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Then I'm fucking nastier and a far better dancer. So none of your cheek or you'll be losing your fucking nose. You know how this works. We call, you answer, and no fucking cheek. Or did you fucking forget that?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. I need you to track down a couple of meat sacks that have run out on us.
The boxer and his bitch.
Nice.
You fucking smart ass now.
The boxer and his bitch.
I heard a thing or two.
Oh, you heard a thing or two. Well, that's nice. A little more of them brains and a little less of that cheek, and you might go far. What are you waiting for? Go fetch.
So there we have it, The Silent City, currently in post-production and scheduled for release sometime before the end of this year. Now, Mark, I'm going to shift my attention towards you. You're fairly new to the acting industry, having come from your fairly extensive experience of being a musician. What do you think is the most interesting transition about being an actor from having been a musician previously?
Probably starting from the bottom again and starting that learning process all over again. You know, learning the terminology and who's who and all that type of thing. And it's great fun. It's a really good buzz.
A hell of an experience, bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, definitely. And in the songs that we play, they're all based around horror films or sci-fi or things like that. So there's characters within those songs without it being too pantomime. But so yeah, it feels like a natural progression, but there's obviously a lot to learn.
So what was it like for you working on a feature film? I mean, this is your first feature film, isn't it?
It was good fun. It's like I mentioned before, getting to sort of know how it all works, and seeing that in person was very exciting. So the first, my first take, I was hiding around the wall there, and all I had to do is come out and throw a few punches. But before they said action, I'm just giggling to myself behind the wall there and thinking, I have to jump out there and be serious. So I quickly learned how to contain that.
Now, I've already asked Robbie this question, and it's your turn. What, for you, was the funniest thing you can recall from Silent City?
Probably the first night that we met on set and at the Irish pub.
Could be in trouble here.
Yep. And thinking, wow, I wonder what part of Ireland this guy comes from. He's got that sort of attitude and all that type of thing happening. And then at the end of the night, when we finished rapping for that scene, to hear your natural Australian voice, I thought, no, that can't be him. Is he Irish or is he Australian pretending to be Irish, or is he Irish pretending to be Australian? Yeah, so you're a conundrum.
A conundrum. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming along this evening. It's been wonderful to actually sit down and recount some of these experiences with you guys. And it's a big thank you to Robbie and Mark for coming on tonight's show and giving us a little insight into the world of film. Keep your eyes open for The Silent City, coming soon. And as us Irish blokes often say, Slán go for it.